Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today I want to flip through a digital bullet journal with you that is meant to be used for the academic school year. So I've asked you guys for feedback on this journal a few times over on Instagram, and some people want it to be really structured, some people want it to be really flexible, and so I kind of tried to mix those two things and make an academic planner that hopefully will work for everyone. It's got some fixed monthly and weekly spreads, but it also has lots of blank pages and then templates that you can paste into those pages to really personalize it to meet your needs. So this journal includes 12 months all the way from August until July, and I try to make it look and feel as much like a real bullet journal as possible. So every month has a classic bullet journal theme in it, a monthly calendar, weekly spreads, stuff like that, all just really fun and made to feel like a paper planner, even though you are planning on an iPad. So if you are interested in this digital journal or any of my other digital or physical products, I am going to have my Etsy shop linked down in the description. And if you want your feedback to be heard when I'm actually making products like this, join me over on Instagram, because I love polling you guys, asking questions, and just getting people involved in making products that are actually going to serve people well. Now, one thing that I actually took the liberty of doing in this planner that I haven't really done much before is I made it undated. So yes, there are still monthly and weekly pages, but the actual box for the date is left empty. So you can use this for the 2022 to 2023 school year, or you can use it next year. You can use it both years. You don't need to buy a new one every year. But another reason that I wanted to do that is because I know that lots of people like a calendar that starts on Sunday, lots like a calendar that starts on Monday. And so this way you're just in control of that kind of stuff. But I would love feedback on that. Do you guys like the undated planner versus the dated planner? Please let me know down in the comments, and let's get started with flipping through this journal. All right, so here is the digital academic planner. I am opening mine up in GoodNotes. You can use it in whatever app you've got, Notability, Call a Note, whatever. So you just download it from my Etsy shop and then open it in your app of choice. And as you can see, the whole journal is made to be pretty realistic and look like an actual physical bullet journal. So here we've got the cover of the journal down in the corner, and this is true of every page. I have my Instagram account, my YouTube, and my website linked there in case you want some inspiration or some resources. You can click those hyperlinks. And to open the journal, you just tap the cover or flip to the next page. So all of the pages are hyperlinked using these tabs along the sides, but of course you can also just turn the page like that. So here's the title page. So it's an academic planner. Like I said, it's undated. So I'm launching it now kind of with the intention of people using it for 2022, 2023. I'll probably make a new one next year. But I didn't put the year on here because you can use it for whenever you want. This journal belongs to, and you can just write your name over there. So let me just talk through the hyperlinks here real quick. So on this side, we have all of the months. So the star is the beginning of the year. That takes you to the cover page. Then we've got August, September, October, all the way through to July. And then there's some blank pages at the back. So all of the big pages navigating between the months is on this side, and then within the month, or within the year in this case, is all over on this side. So here we've got the home button, which takes you right back to this cover page. Then this icon here is a calendar icon. So on the monthly pages, I use those for the normal calendars, and then here on the yearly pages, I use that for sort of a future log. So if you go there, you'll see future log, but of course it's called due dates for August through to January. And again, I would have done calendars here, but I wanted to keep things a little more flexible. So you're welcome to add in a calendar sticker or draw one in if you would like to. And then again, we can use the hyperlinks or just turn the page to get to the second half of the future log here. And then I left a bunch of blank pages for the beginning of the year. And there are blank pages in every month as well. You can duplicate them if you want more, but this way you can still use the hyperlinks to get to different blank pages. And then if you want to make a little icon for what you have on that page, that will make it easier. So with the blank pages, my intention was that obviously you can use them for whatever you want. If you just want to use them for note-taking pages, or you want to make yourself some kind of vision board or something, you're totally welcome to do that. But I did also include a few, whoops, I meant to click this, a few sort of stickers that you can use with this journal. So these are a bit different than the stickers that I've often used in the past because they are like a full page. So let me show you one of those. So for example, here we have the report card sticker. So it looks just like one of the pages. So you can just make it full size and cover the page. Oops, should be a little bit bigger. But that way, okay, I'm really not nailing the size here, but you get what I'm trying to do. So you can line it up with the page, and then you still have access to your tabs over to the side. But now instead of this just being a blank page, now you've got your report card over here that you can turn to, and you can use these pages on the yearly scale, weekly scale, monthly scale, whatever. So I'll just show you all the stickers while I'm here. There's not that many. So there's a report card. Oh, wow. I nailed the page size this time. Okay. So you can write the class, the assignment, when you started it, the due date, the weight, like what percentage of your grade it counts for, and then what you got on it. So that is the report card sticker. Then we've got a project plan sticker. Nice. So this is just as the name says, it's for planning a specific project, so an essay or another project. So you can write your start date, end date, estimated time required. Here's a little progress bar that you can like color in as you complete different stages. Then I've got a spot for you to list the different steps that you need to do, list the different supplies or resources that you need to gather. A little place for kind of the project description down in the corner, the project, the class, notes, and resources. So the report card, the project planner, and then I have just like a weekly timetable here. So again, I left it empty. You can choose if you want a Sunday start or a Monday start. And then I've got the times written down the side, so you can just fill in like when your classes are, work, that kind of stuff. And then I also have a few alternative weekly pages. If you don't like the weekly spreads that come with this journal, you can just paste these weekly pages right on top of those, and you don't need to use the default ones that I gave. So there's just two of those, the sort of four-corner one that I just showed, and then this one where you've got lots of space to make a task list or whatever you want to do. So those are the stickers that can be used on all of these blank page tabs, which are included throughout the journal. So let's go into the first month here. So I'm going to tap August. So every month is set up the same way. It's got a monthly title page. And like I said, this is meant to be just like a bullet journal. So it's got, you know, the dot grid paper, looks like an open journal, and it's got a title page, just like a bullet journal. Then over to the side, there's a spot for goals. You can choose, of course, if you want them all to be, you know, academic goals, since this is an academic planner, or you can just make them goals about whatever. So that's the title page. Then for the hyperlinks, like I said, this little symbol here is for a calendar. So next we've got our monthly calendar. Again, it's undated, so you can fill in either Sunday start or Monday start and then put the dates in. And then over to the side, there's a spot for like a focus for each week. This is something that I really like doing in my calendars, and I thought would be really helpful as a student. Then the next little icon is just this list icon. So we'll go there, and every month has a page like this. So one side is kind of like a dashboard. It's got your monthly tasks, a key so that you can color code the different tasks for the different classes that they're for, then a note section, and then over here is just a habit tracker for you to track your studying and other habits. And like I said, every month has some blank pages as well. So there are 2 blank pages. So you can go here, and if you want a project plan that month, you can paste in the project plan sticker. And then if you also want a report card, you can paste in a report card, or if you just want to use these pages for notes, vision board, whatever, you can do that too. Then the 5 numbered tabs are the 5 weekly spreads for that month. So they're all exactly the same since it's not dated. They've got some doodles up at the top, a spot for notes, tasks, whatever. And then this is the weekly spread that I decided on after I took some like polls and stuff on Instagram. It seemed like quite a few people liked the idea of having kind of a section for an hour by hour plan, but I didn't want it to be just that. So we've got, 1 hour at a time down there. And then up at the top, there's a section for whatever you need, really. It could be due dates, the food that you're planning to make that day, the tasks that you want to focus on, whatever you want to use for that top part. And of course, if you don't use this hourly scale on the sides, like literally just ignore it. It's that easy, and you can just use this as a normal weekly box, put your events at the top, tasks on the bottom, whatever you like. So all 5 weeks are exactly the same. Moving on to September. For September, I did a ladybug theme, and I will show all the pages for this month, but they are all like the same idea. So we've got our title and goals, calendar with weekly focus. Then we've got kind of our hub here with to do, a key, notes, and then a bunch of trackers. And then 2 blank pages for you to paste in whatever. And then we've got our weekly spread. Again, 5 weeks, and you can use those as you please. For October, I did this little night sky theme with a telescope and some stars. And then let's check out November. So for November, I did this fun little sheep doodle. And again, we've got a title page over here with a spot for 5 goals for the month. Tap there to get the calendar. Tap again to see your kind of hub and trackers. And then let's jump straight into the weekly spreads here. And again, throughout the whole journal, these links at the bottom corner are active. You can get to my Instagram, YouTube, or website, and these links are always the same. So these links stay the same, and then these ones change to fit with whatever month you're currently in. So let's check December. And none of the themes are like seasonal or anything like that, because I know obviously December is not like a cold time where you want to be warm and cozy for everyone. It sure is for me up here in Canada, but I tried to keep all of the themes very like season neutral so that you can enjoy them wherever you are. Then we've got January with this little sort of Polaroid landscape theme. I really like the colors in this habit tracker page. Let's go to the weekly spreads. And again, all the weeklies are exactly the same. And if you don't like this weekly layout, that's why I included 2 other options in those PNG stickers that I showed you earlier. You literally can just paste it on top of the whole page. You'll still have access to your tabs, but you'll have a different weekly layout that works better for you. So here's February. This one was kind of inspired by my May theme, just like the color of the calligraphy. And then I did more of like a Dutch door with floral patterns like this, but for this month I decided to just kind of put them everywhere. Whoops, I went in the wrong order. So here's kind of our monthly hub, and then here is the calendar and some weekly spreads. Now March is probably one of my favorite themes. I feel like for me, I would normally do this kind of theme in maybe like November or January or something like that, but again, I just wanted to do it whenever. You can enjoy socks on a clothesline any time of year. It doesn't need to be a cozy time. So again, we've got our goals, a cute little title page here. Then we've got a monthly calendar and our hub with trackers and stuff, a few blank pages, and then we get into the weekly spreads again. Next is April. So for April, I've got some fun little fish kind of swimming across the page here, and then I used like splattered paint also throughout the month. Let me know down in the comments which of these themes is your favorite in this journal. I feel like mine would have to be August or March probably. I also really like July. You'll see that one soon. So for May, you might recognize this theme. This is actually from a digital sticker set that I created earlier this year. I'm going to link that video above because it was my digital sticker set for January when I was still doing those monthly sticker sets. By the way, I do want to get back to that. Lots of people have asked me about that. I do want to. Right now is just not a great time with my minimal abilities being on bed rest and stuff, but I will get back to that eventually. This is from that January theme, these little hot air balloons. And then we've got June So for June, I did this little cactus theme with some of them just kind of hollow, and then I did also some different leaves around the page. So we've got our monthly calendar, our monthly tasks and trackers, and then the weekly spreads for June. And the last theme turned out to be one of my favorites. I did not think I would like it because it uses such bright colors, but I really do. The lettering was so fun to do for this theme. So I've got my July cover page over here, a little paint palette with some paints, goals over to the side. Then again, we've got our calendar page with a focus for each week and some tasks and notes over here with a key so you can color code for work or your different classes, whatever. Bunch of trackers, and then we get into the weekly spreads. And finally, at the end of the journal, I did put some more blank pages. Again, you can just duplicate these, drag them wherever you want in the journal if you need more of them. But yeah, that brings us through the entire academic planner for this upcoming year. Let me know in the comments what you think, what other digital journals you'd like to see, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you all so much for joining me to flip through this digital academic planner. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you do like content like this, and I will see you in the next video.